To say that Elon Musk sees the world in a way that many people do not is an understatement. The South African-born entrepreneur is one of the most influential people of the 21st century, and his impact on the world of technology is undeniable. Elon has his fingers in every pie, but which of his schemes will forever change our world? But, despite even his biggest accomplishments, Musk isn't one to rest on his laurels, and he has even bigger plans for the world in the coming years, and hopefully beyond. So what are Elon Musk's most audacious plans? We're going to take a look at 5 of his most exciting plans in this video. First off, he wants to produce 20 million Tesla cars per year. In 12 years, Tesla has shipped just over 1 million cars. On the other hand, CEO Elon Musk wants to go much further, with an ambitious goal of producing 20 million cars per year by 2030. Musk mentioned the goal during the company's Battery Day presentation in September, when he also outlined new technologies that could significantly increase battery production while lowering costs. Then Musk upped the ante, claiming on Twitter that Tesla could reach that level by 2030 if consistently excellent execution is maintained. It's a daring statement. Musk shed more light on how Tesla could make it happen during the company's third quarter earnings call last week. The information was provided in response to a question by Rod Lack, the managing director of Wolf Research, about the path to 20 million. Musk simply stated that it seemed like a good goal to have. With approximately 2 billion cars globally, 20 million vehicles per year would imply that Tesla produces 1% of the global fleet each year. It's difficult to say that. Are we changing the world if we're not replacing 1% of the world's fossil fuel vehicles? Musk added. I'm not sure we can make that case unless we change at least 1% of the vehicles per year. It's a lofty goal, especially considering Tesla delivered 36,700 vehicles in 2019. In comparison to other car manufacturers, this is insignificant. On the other hand, General Motors sold nearly 3 million vehicles last year. According to the European Automobile Manufacturers Association, approximately 70 million cars were produced globally in 2019. According to ARK Invest Research, electric car sales were around 1.8 million last year, but they predict a 35 million increase in the next 5 to 6 years, accounting for 40% of total sales. Musk refused to go into specifics about how production would improve over time to make 20 million a reality. The CEO has previously stated that it's difficult to predict how manufacturing will evolve beyond the start and the endpoint. Musk does not have a good track record in this area either. Tesla's Model 3 is a prime example. Initially released in July 2017, Musk aimed for 5,000 cars per week by December 2017, but only managed 202 per week. In July 2018, the company achieved its goal of producing 5,000 cars per week. The tricky thing about predicting things halfway through an exponential is that if things are doubling every year, or even just growing 50%, then shifting plus minus 1 year has a huge effect on the number, Musk explained during the earnings call. Wow, it sounds like you either massively overshot or massively undershot. But what's going on is a slew of pretty big S-curves combining to form a massive S-curve. However, Musk later in the call shed some light on how Tesla might meet this goal. According to Pierre Ferragu, a New Street Research, the company's production capacity is expected to reach 850,000 cars per year by the end of this year. Following that, Tesla is expected to expand capacity at its Shanghai facility, while also establishing facilities in Berlin and Austin. Am I correct in assuming that we should expect you to deliver somewhere between 800,000 and 1 million cars next year? Ferragu inquired. It's in the vicinity, Musk said. You're not too far away. What about the opposite analysis? Musk has set a lofty goal for himself. A significant increase in output is dependent on an increase in battery manufacturing. This was the focus of the Battery Day presentation, which detailed advancements that could reduce the production footprint by a factor of 10. Tesla now intends to produce 3 terawatt-hours per year by 2030, up from around 35 gigatons in 2019. It would be a staggering number of cars to produce per year. And it wouldn't be the first time Musk has set a lofty goal only to fall short. For example, despite promising a cross-country autonomous road trip by the end of 2017, Tesla only released a beta version of its full self-driving software this month. But with time running out to transition to cleaner energy sources, these kinds of ambitious production targets could be what pushes the rest of the industry to abandon fossil fuels sooner. Let's talk about his plans for life on Mars. At the time of writing in 2021, no Earthling has ever set foot on Mars. On the other hand, Musk intends to change that, and he intends to do it soon. Musk will speak at a webcast in Berlin, Germany in 2020. According to CNBC, he stated at the time that he was highly confident that humans would arrive on the planet about 6 years from now. The CEO of SpaceX also stated that if all goes well, we could see people on Mars by 2024. Humans have pondered whether we could live on Mars for decades. SpaceX has already started developing a rocket to transport humans to the planet, which we've only recently begun to explore with machines. While the day-night cycle is similar to Earth's at 24 hours and 37 minutes, the terrain is likely too harsh for people to live outside of specifically designed pods. It's also worth noting that nighttime temperatures on Mars can fall below minus 60 degrees centigrade, which is the average annual temperature in parts of Antarctica. Next, let's look at his plans for tunnel vision. Every day, driving to work causes stress in many people's lives in the United States. The same can be said for Musk, who became so frustrated that he tweeted about it in December 2016. Of course, you should always take what you see on Twitter with a grain of salt. But not this time. Musk founded The Boring Company on the same day and set to work attempting to solve America's notorious traffic problems. TBC has since undertaken several projects for high-speed tunnels. The Las Vegas Convention Center Loop Tunnel, for example, is open to the public as long as they attend a show at this venue. Elon Musk's tunnel in Las Vegas cost more than $40 million to build. TBC has also completed projects in California, though these are not yet open to the public as of August 2021. TBC intends to build another tunnel in Las Vegas in the future, though this one will focus on the city's main airport and entertainment areas. Next up, he's looking at the need to worry about weak internet signals. Almost everyone who has Wi-Fi has experienced the dreaded lost signal. However, these difficulties may soon be a thing of the past. Aside from attempting to make life on Mars a reality, SpaceX is also considering how it can improve life on Earth. One of the main ambitious plans is to provide internet access to all parts of the globe. Starlink debuted in 2015, and many users have already signed up for the beta version of the service, which costs $99 per month. In addition to the monthly fee, users must pay $499 for the Starlink kit upfront. According to the Starlink website, beta users can expect speeds ranging from 50 to 150 megabytes per second. However, the company claims latency will vary between 20 and 40 milliseconds. Thousands of Starlink rockets have been launched into orbit by SpaceX. According to Reuters, the company expects to have the capacity to provide global coverage by September 2021. What about his plans for brain technology? Humankind has always been curious about what exists in the solar system and beyond, and we've also been curious about how our bodies work. Wearable technology has been a fast-growing sector, and some researchers have taken it a step further with implanted sensors and chips into the skin like continuous glucose monitors. Well, the brain could be next. Musk founded Neuralink in 2016 and has since developed a device that will allow people with spinal cord injuries to communicate with the technology we use every day. According to the company's website, as the first application of this technology, we plan to help people with severe spinal cord injury by giving the ability to control computers and mobile devices directly with their brains. We would start by recording neural activity in the brain's movement areas. As users think about moving their arms or hands, we would decode those intentions, which would be sent over Bluetooth to the user's computer. Users would initially learn to control a virtual mouse. Neuralink will also potentially be made available to people suffering from other brain-related issues, with the potential to one day be used by healthy people as well. The Neuralink technology will be implanted in a patient's brain by a surgeon. The company has received hundreds of millions of dollars in funding, and human tests have yet to begin at the time of writing. What about his plans for sustainability then? The debate over climate change has gotten louder in recent years. Musk has been a vocal supporter of sustainability and aspires to a more environmentally friendly future in a variety of ways. It's not unusual to see a Tesla vehicle on the road these days, But Musk's ambitions extend beyond that. Because of climate-related concerns, the company stated that it would not accept Bitcoin payments. And Musk stated on Twitter that Tesla was considering accepting more sustainable cryptocurrencies instead. Musk has also donated hundreds of millions of dollars to climate change-related causes. Elon Musk is positioned to further revolutionize the world that he already has. It's sometimes difficult to comprehend how Musk manages to work on so many ambitious projects. But at the heart of it all, we see someone curious about life and genuinely wants to leave a positive legacy. As we've seen on numerous occasions, the CEO of multiple companies is not afraid to adopt a vision and work tirelessly toward achieving it. And we're excited to see what happens after these projects are completed. Thank you for watching our video, and we hope you've enjoyed our thoughts and information on Elon Musk. What are your thoughts on what Elon Musk is up to? Which of his projects are you most excited about? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and like, share and subscribe to our channel for the best and most comprehensive videos for only 411E regarding the world of electric powered vehicles.